appreciate your celebrating the newly renovated East Chicago campus of Ivy Tech with us. This has been a year-long process that has involved a lot of very, very significant partners who have committed their time and their talents to this particular effort. So we were happy to be able to, and excited to be able to share this with you this afternoon. We'll share a couple of quick remarks. I hope you have an opportunity to visit the facility. Any of our cabinet members, if you're a cabinet member from the Lake County campus, can you raise your hand out there? All right, so feel free to grab any of those individuals and they can tell you the entire history of this facility, and I'm very excited to show it off to you. So before I kick it off to Dr. Elsperman, I'd like to share a few words with everyone. All right, so it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you as we celebrate the ribbon cutting for our newly renovated Ivy Tech Lake County campus in East Chicago. This $12 million project made a significant milestone in our journey to provide exceptional learning environment to our students, staff, faculty, and the entire Lake County community. For the past 61 years, Ivy Tech has been a cornerstone of higher education in Indiana, moving the workforce and economic development forward. However, as the needs for our students in the region evolved, it became clear that our facilities required some modernization. So thank you to our forward-leaning administrative staff, such as our retired Chancellor Louis Gonzalez, and the formidable leadership of our Ivy Tech Community College President, Dr. Sue Elsperman. So this renovation not only transformed the physical appearance of our campus here, but it's also created a more functional, accessible, and inspiring space that reflects the innovative spirit of Ivy Tech. I want to extend my sincere gratitude to the countless individuals who made this project possible. First and foremost, I would love to thank our generous donors who support this renovation to make it become a reality. Their investment in our students' future is really why we're all here today. So thank you to all of those that have supported the project for us. And while we'll hear from them in just a couple of minutes, I really love to thank the foundations of East Chicago for their support and their years over the time that Ivy Tech has been a partner here in the city of East Chicago. They've been a fantastic partner for us the whole time. And I'd be remiss if we didn't recognize the De La Garza family. I believe we might have a couple of individuals in attendance here. Maybe they didn't get a chance to make it. So I hope you noticed that you pulled into the location today that the building is named in honor of Emilio De La Garza Jr. And he's a local hero from the city of East Chicago, and he made his way through the Vietnam War. Mr. De La Garza was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor for his extraordinary valor in combat. So if we could just acknowledge Mr. De La Garza. And thank you to all of our elected dignitaries that are in attendance here today. We've got Mayor Copeland, who you'll hear from in just a moment, so appreciate your attendance, sir. We've got Congressman Brevant, who will also share a few words with you. Thank you for coming, sir. We've got Mr. Bernard Carter in the back. Glad he can attend today. I think that's, did I miss anybody? Are there any other elected officials today? Where at? Oh, we're at. Someone's pointing fingers. Oh, we've got our state trustee, Stuart McMillan, in the back there. Good afternoon, sir. Great to see you. All right, so additionally, I'd like to extend my deep appreciation to our staff, faculty, and students. So as you'll see as you go through our facility, this was no small project. Their flexibility and patience was really critical to us being successful as we continued operations here. I don't know if Jeff Berglund will reference this, but I know his team repeatedly told me that this was the first of the project of this magnitude that the owner decided that they want to keep working while construction was going on. So our folks and our students, they were absolutely just wonderful in being patient and flexible as we continue through the project. So thank you all. All right, also we have some great partners in this construction project. So our partners with GMB, I believe, are here today. Oh, they're up top there. Let's have a representation from Berkeley Construction. And we have our owner's rep. I saw him walking around, Clay Langenbartles with Pepper. So those folks I probably owe more than a thank you to, because as they continue this project, I continued to come with them with changes that we could ask for, and they accepted some, and they absolutely told me no on others, which is understandable. All right, but we're confident that this renovation will serve as a catalyst for our students' success and economic growth here in the Lake County community and our engagement. As we move forward, we will continue to provide our students with the highest quality education and support services to empower them to achieve their goals and make a positive impact in our community. And so, additionally, along those lines, we're excited to host a culinary arts event on the second floor. If you haven't had a chance to go up that way, please do. And it's also a visual arts exhibition. So our location here and the renovation project has allowed us the opportunity to host these types of events. This wouldn't have been possible a year ago. So this is an absolutely amazing opportunity for us. And so we're thrilled to showcase those artistic talents through those exhibitions paired with the culinary delight. And so thank you for joining us again. So let's continue to celebrate this momentous occasion. I'd like to turn it over to the Ivy Tech Community College President, Dr. Sue Ellspermann.
Okay, I know I've got formal remarks here, but first, I have to say, isn't this place beautiful? Could you just like a big woo? I remember walking in here 9 years ago, and it was kind of tired then. Where's Louie? It was kind of tired, and then it just got more tired, and then it was really time. It was really time. That's what I'll say. It was really time, and I just couldn't. I can't even smile big enough for this place because what a wonderful job. It's about honoring our programs, our faculty, our students, our communities, and having them be in a place that really reflects the quality of who they are. So thank you, Chancellor Rodriguez, and good evening to everyone. Thank you for being with us tonight as we celebrate the official ribbon cutting of the newly enhanced Ivy Tech East Chicago campus. Give it up one more time. It really does represent the culmination of many, many months of hard work and dedication by Chancellor Rodriguez, but before that, Chancellor Gonzalez and the whole Ivy Tech Lake County team. So if you're part of the Lake County team, would you wave your hands? You deserve some big rounds of applause. But this also represents the promise of a brighter future for our students, our employers, and the entire Northwest Indiana region. Since 1981, Ivy Tech East Chicago has stood as a cornerstone for higher education and community development. Today, this is home to 18 different programs that are specifically designed to prepare our students for high-wage, high-demand careers with a special emphasis on the skilled trades. And we know the skilled trades are going through a renaissance that is so important. With nearly 4,000 students right here currently enrolled, including many high school students participating in dual enrollment programs. That means they come here for part of their day from high school and they get to work alongside our amazing faculty and other adults who are taking classes here. Ivy Tech East Chicago is truly a place where students of all ages, all cultures, and all backgrounds find opportunities and success. It also is partly able to happen because of strong relationships we have with our academic partners like Purdue University Northwest. Do I have anybody here? There they are. All right, give it up. How about IU Northwest? Give it up for IU Northwest. They're here. How about Valpo University? Or we got some of Valpo EU in the house. There you go. And incredible partnerships with our employers and industry, and among those, BP America. I know we have BP here, yes. Cleveland Cliff, big round there, Praxair, Lindy, NIPSCO, and many more great employers that provide the connections so our students will have invaluable learning opportunities and career opportunities, clear career pathways that lead directly from these classrooms and labs into high-demand fields, creating the robust pipeline that we need for our communities to thrive and our families to thrive. The investment we celebrate today has transformed this East Chicago facility into a modern, welcoming environment. I mean, really, what is more welcoming than this bright, open, airy facility. Wow. So, absolutely, we hope to attract many more students and partners from around, but it will also positively impact Mayor, the Columbus Drive corridor, and enhance the surrounding community and contribute to the local community here. It's really intentional that Ivy Tech, while we call you Ivy Tech Lake County, we're 3 locations, right? We're in Gary, we're in Crown Point, we're in East Chicago. And we want to serve the entire of the county, and being here, Mayor, is very important to us. So I want to extend my gratitude to everyone who has played a role in bringing this vision to life. From our dedicated faculty and staff, okay, I gotta give it up. Faculty, staff, one more big round of applause. This is your, and then it would not have been possible with our partners in business, education, and government. Big round of applause. It takes all of us. So together we have built something truly special, a place where dreams will take root and success stories are written. I think we might hear about 1 or 2 of those. So thank you all for being here and celebrating with us.
Next, we'll bring up Congressman Miranda to make some remarks. Before we do, I'd like to acknowledge some additional individuals that are with us here today. We have representatives from the East Chicago City Council, Monica Guzman Gonzalez, Robert Garcia, and Vanessa Hernandez Orange. We also have some special guests from the Host 508 with the Emilio de la Garza branch, so thank you for joining us.
First, it's an honor to be here and to share in this moment with the City of East Chicago and all the different partners who are here. You have higher education, you have industry VP, the mayor, the city council people. Of course, we pay tribute to our veterans who gave us the freedom to be able to be here, to be able to pursue excellence in education. But as a member of Congress, it is an honor to be here because today is not the celebration of buildings, bricks, mortar, and steel, and a new virtual welding center. It is about opportunity for the residents of Lake County and East Chicago. And it's of the belief that we all understand when we work together in a state, local, and federal way, we can do great things. So it's an honor to be here in order to represent the City of East Chicago and Lake County as your member of Congress. So my connection to Ivy Tech, I was a township trustee for 15 years, and I worked very closely with Chancellor Gonzalez to make sure that we focused on getting people to work and become self-sufficient. We worked with BP Amico that put together an investment for a virtual, a program that allowed residents to learn how to work at BP. And we worked with the Ministry Alliance, who created a pipeline of individuals who are here. That epitomizes what a community is all about. But I also wanted to mention the joy of what Ivy Tech means to the community. And it's just a story I have to tell because he's my best friend. Jose Garza, if you've ever been into a Mexican restaurant, sells the candy. His family has made candy for our community for 40 years. Jose Garza couldn't have or afford health insurance, and he had to take care of his father. He came back to Ivy Tech at the age of 51 and worked in his job, providing for his family, and was able to go to Ivy Tech. And now he works for the water department as a graduate of Ivy Tech, making a good wage and providing for his family. And so when we talk about cutting ribbons and celebrating, what we're really doing is believing in our community and what we can accomplish. And most importantly, we say the most important words, that our community has been heard and that we are creating chances and opportunities for them to be able to provide for their families. So I thank you all for allowing me to be here today, and let us go forward working together and have this same sense of energy to tackle all sorts of obstacles to give people an opportunity going forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilman Brand. So next we'll hear from the mayor of the great city of East Chicago, Mayor Copeland.
It's funny, I sat there and I seen everybody pulling out their paper where they wrote down some words. I took a pen and a piece of paper and I could not find any words to say, but I did tattoo some of them across my heart. And I can remember in 1994 when Ivy Tech first came here. It was a lot of people that in the community that had to be helped with their unbelief. They did not believe first that Ivy Tech was coming. And then as the years passed and as many people came in and out of here and their lives was improved, and then we get to today. We get to today with the ultimate commitment that shows that you will be here in the future for generations to come. So for that, across my heart, I tattooed that the city of East Chicago loves you for your endeavor. But more than that, you took the opportunity to put a fix on this building, a name of a local hero here in the city of East Chicago, Emilio De La Garza. And that too, when you go down Columbus Drive, it's plain to see. It stands out, and it stands what, 50 feet tall? Probably the tallest monument we have here in the city. So again, across my heart, I thank you. Also, we're going to have a war memorial in honor of Emilio De La Garza. It will be in Veterans Park. It will be a beautiful monument that all that will see it will be humbled by it, because it will show that he paid the ultimate and made that sacrifice for our nation. And when that sacrifice was made, our nation mourned, but the city of East Chicago cried that we lost a piece of our future. But he died, it was not in vain, because his life was sacrificed so that many, many others can now profess what liberty surely stands for. So I tell everybody, freedom is not free. It comes at a price, and that ultimate sacrifice was made by a resident of the city of East Chicago. So from the bottom of my heart in the city of East Chicago, again, let us continue to succeed and make East Chicago great. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We're definitely trying to do our part here at Ivy Tech to make East Chicago great. Appreciate your support. All right, next up we'll have Christelle Franco, Vice President for Refining at BP, come up.
All right, I got to move this a little further down. My two prior speeches before me, a little taller. Kind of hard to come behind those two impassioned speeches. I'm probably going to talk maybe a little different spin for me. So I got to come tour this facility about a month ago, and if you haven't had a tour, it is impressive. You know, growing up as a kid, for me, when I was walking through here, I worked in my uncle's mechanic shop growing up as a kid. And so just seeing this facility brought back a lot of those memories. You know, my uncle was an auto mechanic growing up, and he always told me, you know, these are the jobs that keep America running. And, you know, for me, I've had a passion for my whole time kind of in this industry of manufacturing to say, like, this is what it takes to keep America running, and this is what it takes to keep America working. You know, my hope, at least for BP, you know, we've had this partnership since 2007, is to continue to grow it and continue to expand it. You know, we've had 1,000 students come through, 100 have ended up at BP, 900 have ended up someplace else. And for me, our goal, not only for BP, but for me personally, is how do we grow this to make it, to fuel the workforce of America for the future? How do we grow this facility to help Lake County? How do we grow this facility to help residents of East Chicago continue to I think, fuel what are the jobs that are required for the future for America to continue to grow. So I've got a ton of passion in this space. BP has a ton of passion in this space. Again, whether the folks that come through this facility end up working for BP or for someone else, I think at the end of the day, it's gonna help Northwest Indiana grow, it's gonna help industry grow, and it's gonna be the right thing to do for our community and for the next generation coming through. So I'm super honored and humbled to be up here, to be part of this, and get to kind of watch this journey over the next several years. And I guess I'll close by saying, you know, if you haven't taken a tour, we're going to take a tour. It is impressive. I've seen a lot of facilities in my day. I've been in the Gulf Coast. I've been around. I can tell you personally, this is probably the most impressive facility I have been in the dozens that I've visited and partnered with over my career. So you should be really proud of what you accomplished. Everybody that partaked in this should be incredibly proud of what you accomplished here. So thank you for your time, and hope to see you all on the tour. So thank you.
We are indeed very proud, and we're proud of our partnerships. So next we're going to hear from our chair of the Foundations of East Chicago, Mr. George Williams.
Thank you very much. Come on, let's put our hands together for what's going on here today. Come on, you can do better than that. Let's put our hands together. Come on, you can do better than that. Yes. Before I get started, I would like to call the other members of the foundation that are here to please come forward, please. I think Pete Smith is here, Maria, I think Thomas is around. Let's see, Thomas had to leave. Our executive director could not be here today. She was coming, but something came up and she couldn't make it. But I would just like to say this. Now I want you to repeat this for me. They have done it again. I can't hear you. They have done it again. They have done it again. Well, what are you talking about? Avitech has proven to our community that they're here to stay. There have been so many rumors around that, you know, Avitech is leaving the community. Why is the foundation investing money into Avitech building? They're not going to be here. They're leaving. But they've done it again. I think they've proven to this community that they're here to stay. And I want to thank Avitech and the leaders of Avitech. Louis Gonzalez, I think he's still here. I remember when Louis Gonzalez, the chancellor at that time, came to us and asked us to invest into Avitech. And he didn't ask us little money. He asked for big money. And we said, Louis, I mean, what you want us to do? And he said, I want you to be a partner for Avitech. I want you to work with us. We have big plans for the city of East Chicago. And so I finally convinced the board that we should go along with this. Pete Smith was on the board at that time, and he agreed with it. And so we made that investment. And that investment paid off. And as I look around now and be able to see foundations of East Chicago on this building, because Avitech want to work with us as a partner, they decided to put our name on the building. And I want to thank Avitech for that, because Avitech is doing an excellent job in this community. We want them to continue to do what they're doing here in East Chicago. I remember when the foundation was first organized. And there was those saying, well, they're going to get the money from the casino. What are they going to do with it? And I remember our leaders at that time said that what we're going to do is that we're going to use this money for the residents of the city of East Chicago. We're going to use this money for organizations that want to contribute to the people in the city of East Chicago. We're going to use this money for schools and churches who want to help East Chicago continue to succeed. And that's what Ivy-Tech has done. And I just want to thank Ivy-Tech for what they've done in this community. I would like for Ivy-Tech to continue. We give away at least $500,000 in scholarships each and every year. And many of our students, and they should thank Ivy-Tech, because before we were only giving scholarships to those students who want to attend four-year colleges. But then someone came to us and said, what about a student who would like to go into the trades? We said, let us think about that. And so by doing so, we've had so many students, since we've also give our scholarship to those students who want to go into the trades. We've had so many students who say, I want to attend Ivy-Tech. I want to attend Ivy-Tech. I want to attend Ivy-Tech. And we just thank God that Ivy-Tech is here. We just thank God for Ivy-Tech and the things that they've done for our students in the East Chicago community. And not only East Chicago, but throughout Lake County. We said thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want you to know that the foundation is here to work with Ivy-Tech, because Ivy-Tech has been a benefit to the city of East Chicago, and we want them to continue here in the city of East Chicago so we can dispel that rumor now. Ivy-Tech is going to stay here. Ivy-Tech is not going anywhere, because look how much money they've invested into this building. If they were going anywhere, they would not have invested so much into this building. Thank you so very much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Weems. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate the foundation, and we love our partnership. I look forward to the day where the rumor is that we're going to expand even more instead of not be here. All right, but next we'll invite Jeff Berglund, the president of Berglund Construction's Building Division.
Thank you, Chancellor. You know, from day one on this project, one of the things that I discovered about Ivy-Tech is they are one of the most innovative and progressive clients that we've ever worked for. And for those who know Ivy-Tech and know what they're doing all around the state, that probably doesn't come as a surprise. But we were just continually impressed all along the way. You know, of course you ended up with the beautiful result that we're all here to see today, but the process of how we got here was incredible. Starting back with Chancellor Gonzalez's team, on to Chancellor Rodriguez, Sally, all the coordination with Ivy-Tech, the students, the staff who dealt with us renovating the space while they were trying to occupy it, GMB's partnership, their design, their vision, Pepper as the owner's rep. A lot of people came together to take on this collaborative project and turn this into a reality. And again throughout the process, we were continually impressed by everybody in the A+ team that came together. We have a big problem in our industry. Young people historically have been discouraged from getting into the trades. In fact, I just came here from a corporate ride safety meeting where we bring together the top field managers in our company to talk about safety and best practices. And we went around the room and heard from everybody how long they've been in the industry. And you heard a lot of 25 years, 30 years, 35 years. I came back out of retirement to work again. If people like Ivy-Tech weren't around to start doing the things they're doing and promote people getting into the trades, projects like this either wouldn't happen, or they'd take about 3 times as long, and or they'd cost about 3 times as much. So I'm incredibly grateful for everything Ivy-Tech's doing, for our industry, for other industries like BP that you heard from today, to show people that there is a different pathway, that you don't have to go through a 4-year degree and work in a white-collar job. There's really exciting things happening, exactly what happened on this project. And I'm glad that the students got to be here along the way and see what this is all about while they were doing their education. So cool to see some of the students in their gear walking in and out of the lab facility back here as we're here celebrating their space. They're already hard at work. So thanks for the celebration today. Thank you all for coming. It was a wonderful project to be a part of, and even better that I know that the future of the trades and of the skilled workers are in the hands of a building like this, where people are going to learn, enter the trades, and our industry can continue to thrive. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff. His team is a great, fine example of exactly what quality construction can be. So truly appreciate it. So we've got two more individuals that we're going to bring up here. But I usually don't say this, but I will be saving the best for last. So next, no offense to our campus board trustee. Yeah, other way. We'll have Mr. Pete Smith up.
I'm not as long-winded as our chairman of the board from the foundation. He's like a Baptist preacher. He just always got something good to say. But no, on behalf of our board of directors, our trustees, and our trustees that are here, would you please just kind of step out and wave? Please. Thank you so much. We are deeply honored as a trustee board, and I'm standing here because our Dr. Vanessa Allen McLeod is not able to make it, but she is sending her blessings to this wonderful organization, this Ivy Tech, and to Chancellor Rodriguez. You guys did an excellent job. Louis did an excellent job of putting this group together, and we're just honored to be a part of this ribbon cutting. And here we need to give another round of applause to the staff. So again, we're just honored to be a part of this team as a board of trustees here in Ivy Tech, Northwest Indiana. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Trustee Smith. We really appreciate our board of trustees members and their support here. So best for last, because he's our Ivy Tech student. That's why we're all here. That's why this took place. Please welcome Francisco.
Hello, everybody. My name is Francisco Ayala. First, I'd like to thank everybody who was a part of making this whole brand new school possible. As a student, it's very appreciated. Just to be able to experience this whole new school. It's beautiful. From there, let's talk a little bit about myself. I'm part of the Machine Tooling Technology program with their instructor, Brian Reed, wonderful instructor. I've been part of the program for about over a year now, and in that time, Brian's taught me quite a bit in the machine tooling field. Through there, he was able to help me find a job, and in the field already, so I'm already kind of working in the industry, so that's been a huge help. One thing that I really appreciate about at least this location is that I kind of come from a trade background. I went straight into the trades after high school. Things didn't quite work out how I had hoped, and thanks to Ivy Tech, I had the great honor of getting to kind of restart, and Ivy Tech has given me that restart and second chance. So I just want to give a big thank you to Ivy Tech and everybody that made this possible.
And that's why we're all here. Thank you, Francisco. Truly appreciate it. All right, so next, I hope that you all will get the opportunity to tour the facility renovations. But first, we do have one more task to take care of, and I think we're going to go out front and actually perform a ribbon cutting. So thank you all for joining us.